G'day, team. I just want to have a quick talk about how I would handle things on the TKZ form screen for people who want to have more bets than just the official tips. So people who want to try and pinpoint more races to bet in, which we all want to do. We all want to turn over more money and we all want to strip these bookies. So let's have a look at Wednesday, July the 2nd. This is the races were on at Eagle Farm, Murray Bridge, and a wet Warwick Farm. So the races that I really like to focus and bet on and look at, apart from the other official tips, when I've got a lay in the race. So if you go to the official tips and then you go to lays, you can see all my lays for the day. These are horses I don't like. And the races I like to focus in on are when I've got a lay under $5 or under. So as you can see, Eagle Farm Race 2, number 9, Sweet Hesitation, is $2.45. That's not the bullet price. That's the market price at $2.45. So I've obviously got this horse marked a lot longer. It's got negative factors, negative traits, which I don't like. And I think that the $2.45 is under the odds. Where there's under the odds, there's usually some value. So I would go to that race then, have a look. Eagle Farm Race 2. I haven't got it in my top 4 selections. That doesn't mean I don't think the horse can win. Any horse can win. But what it means is I think these 4 horses are the best value. These top 4 selections, if I'm using the TKZ form website, I would never back any horses that aren't in these top 4. These top 4 will win approximately 70% of races based on the stats since we started. So if you have a look here, I've got 5, 6, 8, and 10. Let's scroll down to the odds screen page where we can see the 2 overlays. So what I'm looking at now are the overlays. So I'd come and have a look at this. You can look at this screen anytime, but this is more for a next to go type race punter who is looking for a bet with 2 minutes to go, race to race to race. So what I'd do with a couple of minutes to go, I'd come down here and have a look which of the overlays. We can see the lay there, marked $3, been $2.15 on the open. Bookie's got out to $2.60, now back into $2.45. Still got the horse a lay. So where are the overs? Number 6 and number 10. So if we scroll back up, 6 and 10, they're both in our top 4 picks. So those are your bets, 6 and 10. Then I'd set up, if you can, an odds screen like this for dynamic odds. Let's just go back to Wednesday, Eagle Farm Race 2. So the screen's just loading up. So Eagle Farm Race 2, we're just going to have a look. So these are resulted now, and the favourite got the cash, so we've done our money. But as you can see, it was quite easy there on Betfair. But numbers 6 and 10, I would come and check this screen out. So the best prices for these 2 horses were on Betfair, $13 and $27. So that is where I'd be putting the bet on. You can either go Betfair, you can either go Best Tote here. If you've got a Best Tote with SP account, that's great as well. You can see a few of them have kicked out and paid overs, especially number 8 there. Or you can bet with the corporate bookies. But if you are betting with the corporate bookies, make sure these Betfair and their prices align. So taking $5.50 with a tab number 5 is all right because it's around about the same price. But taking $7 number 3 isn't okay because Betfair's betting $8.40. So you'd rather put your bet on Betfair at $8.40 or on Best Tote, which paid $8. So let's just go and have another look at another race. If we just scroll down a bit, you'll see there's plenty of lays there. Warwick Farm Race 2, there's a lay. There's 2 lays in that, 10 and 19. 19 actually happened to get the cash. If you have a look down the lays, $10, I wouldn't worry so much about them. I'm looking for horses that are in the market, $5 or less. So let's have a look down further at, let's pick a race out at Sandown. Sandown Race 6, number 4, Bluestone. Let's go and have a look at that race, Sandown Race 6, number 4, which I've saved over here somewhere. So Sandown Race 6, number 4, Bluestone is the lay. So let's have a look at the selections. As I said, I'd only go through these top 4, 9, 5, 2, and 7. So if we go down and have a look at the overlays, which are green down the side. So the only 2 overlays in this race are number 5, Galileus, who we've got a bullet price of $9.50. Been no money for Galileus at all, $12 out to $21. And then a roughie, which wasn't in the top 4. Southern Stock, 81. It's been 61 out to 101. I wouldn't worry about it. It's not in the top 4. So there's only one bet there, which is Galileos, Sandown race number 6. If we go and have a look at Sandown race 6 on here, Galileos actually got the money, $32 on Betfair it paid. Bookies were a lot less, only $23 best with all these bookies. Tote's about the same. So you'd stick it on Betfair at the $32. On these type of bets, they aren't as strong as the official tip bets. So the official tip bets going off my staking plan before, I would back them to win. I would back them to win $200 with a maximum stake of $100, and these other bets, these overlay bets that are in the top 4 when there's a lay in the race, I would back to win at $100 with a stake of $50. So you're half staking them. There are going to be more bets in the race. Let's have a look at this one as well, because I just want to have a look when there is an official tip in the race and see how that comes out. So it's Eagle Farm race 3. There was a golden bullet later on in the day, which won, which had a lay in it as well, which I won't. So just in summary, if there is an official tip in the race, I would back that to win $200 with a maximum stake of $100, or whatever your staking plan is. Then if you want to have save bets in the race as well, I would back them to win $100 with a maximum stake of $50. Based on your staking plan, maybe your staking plan's to win $50 with a maximum of $25. If that's the case, then you're betting to win $25 and having $12.50 maximum bet. On the overlays as well, in races when there is a lay, that's $5 or less. There's a lot you can do. There's a lot you can turn over. The form is very, very strong. I'm super happy with the start. So the key is to stay in the game and stay in the zone.